imply that this was malicious and not just, you know, day-to-day police behavior. Like, I don't understand how they're going to do it truthfully.
The only thing they have going for them is a camera that was recording. When Lucas Miller was having a conversation, there was someone sitting in the back seat of a car that he never saw. Windows were tinted, and they recorded the conversation.
How bad is the conversation?
Pretty much Lucas saying he doesn't care. He'll do what he, you know, just, yeah. It's not nice. It's not favorable.
It's not favorable, but it's also not, you know, admittance to the prior stuff. Listen, we tell people all the fucking time, and maybe not just us, just people in general will admit to doing things that they never have actually done just to spite someone. That's not, you know, if that got people in trouble, I'm just saying it'll be very interesting to see how further civil cases go moving forward. I think we'll be okay in the grand scheme of things. The unfortunate reality, I say unfortunate because while I understand sentimental value regarding stuff, in the eyes of the law, typically, not always, but typically, they don't assign a monetary value to sentimental value. And I know that sounds rough, but that is the reality. How do you quantify sentimental value?
Of the police going after us. Oh my god.
What are the odds any of them have actually gone to a doctor?
I don't know.
Because if they haven't, their pain and suffering is very unfortunate for them. But prove it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have an outburst. How many millions of dollars do they fucking want again?
55.7.
Hear me out. We offer them the cost to replace the vehicles to like new condition, and a written apology plus $100,000.
They don't want to settle. They want blood. They want to drag LSPD through the mud. They will not be settling. That's what Robin 911 or 311, whatever it was, the day of.
Then I'm gonna be entirely honest. I think they're in for a rude awakening in the eyes of the law. Because I think it would be silly for a judge to imply, maybe not imply wrongdoing, but like when we do have to, oh gosh.
78.
London in the south near the barrio.
I'm just gonna jump into this car.
Class 2, he's got a shotgun. He just shot down 2 officers. He was talking on the radio saying stand by, let me do something. So I think there's someone else nearby as well.
Oh, bad idea jumping in this. It's gonna turn like a fucking boat.
We just need bodies.
Panic car was back in the door. We thought he'd leave, but we're not sure he was inside.
I need whoever's driving now to go up these steps and see if there's anyone overlooking this talk to him, please.
Class 2.
Confirm the shot.
Paper shotgun.
There's a threat coming close to the, yeah.
If this guy comes out to talk to him, we're shooting him immediately anyway.
Ooh.
Yep.
Trax is going southbound onto the train tracks, leading towards the old tuna shop. I need someone to follow me here just in case this guy tries anything. I'll go to Coop Torres.
290.
Got to Chum Street, eastbound Chum Street. Northbound Signal, heading towards the barrio.
Care about the vehicle, I want people just surrounding this
Holy
talk
fuck,
to
I
room.
can't stop.
We're gonna stack
It's
up
so
against this
bad.
door, pushing this one individual inside with a shotgun.
All right, we're gonna.
Nox is gonna be leading this push. So everyone listen to him.
We get 200. Ooh, God. They've shot a door open. I think he's right. Yeah, back right room.
Oh, so they're gonna breach?
I believe
Yeah,
so.
class 2 to the
My
front.
concern is
We'll push it on,
further north,
on 3.
where those silos are.
1, 2, 3. Breach!
Let's try to provide cover from this area.
Oh lord.
Took down.
Someone else is shooting. Someone else is shooting.
There's more.
Back down. Suspect down.
We have one person on the silo. Okay, we're good. Just didn't want anyone to
This is
climb
kind of
the.
topsy-turvy.
Yeah, 280 and
Yeah,
Arjun
there's
will be on the outside.
there's a staircase in the center of this where they'd have oversight if we didn't have anyone here. It's been forever since I've gone through here.
There's an individual on the silos to the west. He's just crouching there on top of the silo.
Let's get everybody that's in this immediate area detained. GSR tested to see what the hell's happened.
I went to the west.
Maybe.
Like all the way to the west, the blue one.
Any evidence from this?
I'm not sure which.
How many are outstanding?
Which silo is the guy crouched
Unsure.
in?
Not sure.
No idea.
That call out that was just
Brian's
made
up
about
there.
the individual on the roof. He just got in that same lime vehicle that tried to make our way here. So keep extra caution for it. So lime thorax.
I don't see
Radio
one.
channel.
This is
standby.
Neither.
This is
Yeah, the vehicle
410. I'm
came
in
back to a
route.
Coupe Torres. That Thorax comes back to a Coupe Torres. There was also a pink and color Progress. They came back to a Zuckup who was hovering around the same area.
Disregard, my fault, disregard, sorry.
Break. Units, the green and colored vehicles coming just to your due west on the opposite side of the torture room.
In the canals?
It's gonna be on Autopia Parkway. Everyone is right above it. Green and colored two-door thorax traveling in westbound Autopia Parkway. All sitting in westbound Autopia Parkway. You want everyone to stay on it, primary, or do you want me to break off and head back to the triage?
I would just stay on triage for now. Let's find a better triage location, unless everyone thinks here's good. Actually, here should be good if we get the other ground.
I feel like we should move in.
Alright, do we have the area surrounded? Who's scene lead?
45.
I want scene lead calling the shots.
Someone on the north. Who's on the north right now with the stairs?
Oh my gosh. I think going down the stairs is gonna fucking kill me.
Whoever's behind you, so Bruce, Ace, and Ice, you're gonna go up these stairs.
Okay.
Ow!
Units on top of the shelves as well. Let me see.
I need one more person coming to give first aid.
265.
Do you guys see this thing falling? It's really inconvenient.
Yeah, it is.
Is that... Never mind.
I know someone mentioned potentially trying to get a better triage point. Just a heads up, to the north where the large silos are, right above you guys, it would probably be a little better. It's pretty much enclosed on all sides with the exception of the north and one opening on the east.
Yeah, but next to current triage, there is like a green explosive container. Worried if they shoot that, we'll blow up.
What?
Let's do first
Yeah,
aid
there's an
then, and we can
explosive
look which,
gas tank here to the right. Like one of these
yeah,
little
I wouldn't
cubby
do it
things.
there.
There's still shooters
Yeah, I think
inside.
I've been blown up there before.
Negative. We got the shooters down, but there might be other people because
Hello,
they're working on
Peach.
radio.
I'm taking my shirt off.
No, Peach, keep it on.
Don't look!
This is Bestie's affiliate.
The Manor. It was the Besties and Man of War, and then the Besties took off, and the Manor stayed inside.
Bessie's in Manor at War?
Yes, they
I
were
thought it-
last night as well.
Oh shit. It was Hydra and someone else the other day.
Do we ID the downed individuals yet?
I've got Mr. John Joyce.
Ooh, that's manner.
Stephen O'Connor is gonna be the other one.
Both manner. And I don't understand why Coop would be in the area.
Red and color vehicle slow rolling. Right. Individuals in red and color vehicles coming into the scene now. Just off Dutch London and Tokyo Park and roll on scene.
Get a plate read on that vehicle. Get a plate read on that vehicle.
Y'all, Marion. Don't let them lure you
Oh,
away.
Redwood car.
We see
Yeah, I
three
saw that,
vehicles coming back
Just
to
get a plate on it.
members. We have Besties members inside the torture room on 95.
I don't understand. If
Negative.
we... Why are they coming back for them?
Just off of Dutch London, just sitting there.
Maybe they didn't know where they were.
Coming in.
Enter there. Back up and go. Back up and go.
I got a delivery. I got a petrol
The only thing might be trying to
Deliver
find out
this.
the
Hold
other
a
guys
Goober
who were
pickup
there
is down
on
here.
radio.
That's fine.
I got a petrol.
We got a Goober. We got a Goober pickup here. Goober.
Of course you did.
Fred, I gotta pick up some petrol and some kerosene. I gotta pick up
You
some
can
petrol
do
and
that
some kerosene.
later. You can do it later.
All right,
We
no
already
problem.
told them.
That's right. Get out of here.
People too. If they touch anyone, they're getting shot.
Here's the thing. Knowing them, they're just going to come straight around this way. Or attempt to go through the side entrance here.
Everyone, I don't have a co-pilot.
Can you pick a co-pilot from somewhere?
Yeah, triple four. You taking it, Wade?
You get it. You're Air One. You get it.
All right.
Johnson,
Alright,
I'm gonna
everyone
be
should
on
have this
top of
covered.
the pillar of the gray Signal Street Bridge, the big one.
From units be about there is a red and color vehicle that just parked up in the barrio. One individual's hopping out, running to the east in the middle section of the Jamestown barrio, right up underneath the red and color trees, running back and forth.
Was it the same vehicle that just left?
Negative. It's a two-door red and color sports vehicle, black stripe on the front of the hood. Individual just running back and forth. He's getting back into the vehicle now.
If that Redwood vehicle comes forward, box them and rip them out of the vehicle and arrest them for
Okay,
obstruction.
we got too many chiefs today. Too many chiefs
I think
on radio.
Raditz just fell off our position.
I'm trying to make sense of what the fuck's going on. Like, those people must have something that they want because there's no other reason as to why they go for them if they're in a war.
Right, they've obviously come here thinking that their boys are here, right?
Just had a little neurological issue.
That is a possibility, actually.
Wait, could you meet me in the back of the torture
So I
room?
wonder if their boys
Radix
are
is
like
down.
in the water.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I don't know.
That's a good call.
On this roof. You pick me up.
I don't have context prior to this call, but it's not really making sense for besties to be approaching when we only have manor members in custody. Air One, do you have
one of them's wearing OP's usual outfit. I've done enough stuff with OP to know that's him.
Oh god.
Oh, A-Farm.
I think they just want to
Hey,
talk
stay
shit to
clear of the green container. You guys are way too close to that. You guys better move those cars.
That
and
makes
stay
sense.
Clear of that. You guys are standing right next to it.
I'm just saying, if there is ever a time for someone to chuck a grenade, it's going to be here. And they are going to come back and do it.
Dick Johnson just had a headache at Air One. I'm done.
Wait, Johnson's had a
I
headache
didn't hear
too?
it.
They've both gone down?
I didn't hear it blow up, so that's good news.
Yeah, no, we're okay, but Air One is broken.
Oh no.
That's unfortunate.
Rose, can I answer your question? I'm pretty sure the besties just want to talk shit to the man on
Oh. Man, imagine risking getting shot to talk shit when Twatter exists.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking around, make sure they're not jumping on
too.
another bridge or a roof or a silo.
PD?
Send it.
I think, Aaron, you called the code 4 for them to come in, right? Aaron?
There's been nothing. It's code 4.
Yeah, I think Aaron had a headache. It should be code 4 for you to roll.
10-4 EMS.
Okay, silly question. I've now realized that there's a few areas, for example, colorful garage, terrible triage spot,
Yep.
constant headaches. Is this one of those?
I think it's look how many we've got. We don't usually
Yeah.
have this many people,
True.
and we usually spread out a lot more.
I've triaged here before without an issue.
Oh no, down the side, down the side. Yeah, I would say too many in that consolidated area, and that there's a what is there? The torture chamber.
That's okay.
Hey, you know something? I'm gonna miss you.
That's okay. I'll be back in a few hours. I'm kidding.
Oh, that's adorable.
Whoa.
Crystal, we appreciate you.
Oh, they're
Bye,
both us.
Crystal. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Crystal.
Bye.
Bye.
Please don't get shot.
And I.
They collected evidence inside the torture room. No, they haven't. Okay, who's two people not doing anything right now?
Ooh, I'm getting a phone call. I can't grab my phone because I have my.
I'm sorry.
I'm looking at my GPS. Hold on.
Hello.
Hey, Rhodes, I have a quick question for you.
Might have an answer. What's up?
Okay,
Yeah, I don't
if
know,
you can look
actually.
at an
Someone could try
incident
and
really
get
quick
it
for
up
me.
in here. I'm not sure if it's...
Okay.
It is 18865.
Ready?
A lot of hit pops just now.
So this was from a street race with John Gray like a week and a half ago-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you took photos of the car or who took photos of the car, but there's none in.
Yeah.
I just got shut down, yeah.
I can check. It'll take some time though, but I can check once this situation's clear.
Yeah, it's no rush. It's just you're the only other person I remember right off the bat that definitely was there.
Hold on.
And I thought Horver maybe would have had it, but he just had the possession photos.
Got it. I'll check. I'll let you know as soon as I do.
Okay, I'm heading off duty, so it's not like that big of a rush.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye.
So wait, do you want me to do it or is it already done?
I hate these containers. I really wish we had just moved triage up here. I'm so paranoid with explosive containers.
Alright, I got Perkins helping collect the RC evidence.
Alright, 441, I got the 13 Bravo. I'm back on free. I'm gonna try to get everyone repaired.
Someone who had a headache. Is Mateo on duty? Yes.
Check.
10-2.
10-2.
Aside from people collecting evidence, in addition to arresting officers, I believe we should be able to free up quite a few units from this call.
Hey, Peach, Jeb, and myself are gonna break.
Be advised, Erin is at a head pop. She's asked me to leave just until she's back. I think we have enough units covering. If there's any extra that are just circle, etc., you should be good to break up for now.
Hey, Firm.
Hey, Firm.
Your 9 is breaking.
344.
Could we also find look, please?
135, I'll find you one.
Yeah.
Or Aaron, there's nothing worse than leading a scene, having a headache, and there's nothing you can really do about it, but everyone's gonna
Everyone chill too.
sit there and go, what the fuck's going on with this scene? It's not their fault. All right, I will get y'all back over to Mission Row. I'm going to grab something to snack on. And okay.
So we are going to be having a lot of neurological issues here. If we could get this triage moving as fast as possible, get out of here.
I believe they went to channel 2.
Hello.
Hey, Steve, the Slick Striker. How are you?
I'm good. What's up?
Quick question. On a scale of 1 to 13, how much do you trust Dr. Pixie?
13.
Okay. I believe, I'm not sure if Ray spoke to you and the chief about what I have suggested. Was about therapists teaching detectives social cues, etc., picking up on things and understanding psychological information regarding when it comes to suspects, etc., and requesting proper psych eval rather than someone being pissed off in the cells and they're like, "Oh, that's crazy."
We're back.
You know.
Can I give you a call back?
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. I want you guys to know that I had no idea y'all were missing. I was sitting there talking to I drove us all the way to Mission Row.
No.
And when I got there, I looked back and I see neither of you two.
I hope it was a good conversation.
Well, I was pretty much just saying, you know, I'll drop y'all off at Mission Row. I'm gonna go grab something to snack on, and then again, you guys were missing, so. And then Jonah called that people are having frequent headaches, so we just need to clear out of that area.
Well, I was in the middle of asking, how are you doing as assistant chief?
Good. The timing was rough, primarily because of health issues. My gallbladder decided now is the perfect time to act up.
Ouch.
And so I got the position, and then I was out for 3 days in major pain, and I had my consult with the surgeon today, and it'll be out in a week. So
182 miles per hour.
So hopefully I never have to deal with it again. But holy fuck, let me tell you, the doc went on about all these different things. There's a 10% chance it's not even your gallbladder, but 90% chance it is. And then if you still have these symptoms, you're going to have to go to whatever insert doc. Also, you know, while we're in there, something could potentially happen. But like, he was like super in depth in regards to all of it. And I'm sitting there thinking, listen, I want this bitch out. I don't care.
That's crazy.
If I have to suffer all these other things, while not ideal, I never want to deal with what I've had to deal with. Ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. Goodness gracious, what a mess.
Yeah. Well, again, just bad timing. But had this have happened any other time, you know, I guess it is what it is.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, here's a new position. I'm out for 3 days.
Yeah. Oh, I hear you.
And how are you?
Okay.
How are the both of you? How goes things?
I don't know if you've ever been around the kind of shifts that we have to do.
Yep.
But this weekend, I think we was insanity. Pure insanity.
You know, I do question y'all's mental, you know, picking y'all's shift and whatnot. I mean, listen, good on y'all. Good on y'all. I don't know how y'all do it.
You know, vibes are up. You know, everyone's morale is up at the moment, which means cops are slacking off and doing dumb stuff and
Very dumb stuff.
Very dumb stuff, and a lot of shooting in the cells, and don't go to 78s, and a bunch of just absolutely crazy, insane stuff over the weekend. So we don't want to squish morale, but also don't do dumb stuff.
That definitely needs to be curbed. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I'm with you on that.
But I don't know about you, Oxby. I'm still enjoying myself.
So am I. It's been fun so far.
Well, if there is anything y'all need, you know, let myself and Pred know. I'm not sure if y'all saw the conversation with the doctors. Hold on. I think what we're gonna do to resolve the doctor issue with ICU stuff is have a new category of reports that officers, doctors, and EMS all have access to. That way, in the event where we need to temporarily release someone from ICU because no doctor or EMS is available, it's just a quick and easy, you know, Matt Rhodes at this time released this individual as there are no doctors or EMS available, and that be that. That way it's documented, time-stamped, person responsible for releasing them. And to be very clear, this is we're only releasing people. We are not bringing anyone else in for any reason, not even on a temporary basis, just to get them. And then, again, we'll be borrowing Dr. Payne's key fob in order to get back there.
Yeah. It's just, listen, over the last, year and a half, 2 years, there's been 1 minute we can't open it. The next minute, if nobody's on duty, no EMS, you can't contact a doctor, zero response, then you can borrow the key fob. There's just so much. It's just getting,
Yeah,
the stories are all
I'm
over the place.
assuming what had occurred was Derek was likely not made aware of that concession that had been made. But he obviously understands the concession because the alternative is someone being held pretty much against their will. And that's an issue,
Yes.
even on a legal front. So, I'm going to get together and get that category of report made. Because we have no means of contacting doctors or EMS. We have no shared channel of communication with any of them.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, us pinging them would be great, much like, a lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
But here's the thing. I don't even think doctors are set up in any kind of way like that. EMS is, doctors aren't. So it's like...
They don't have one communal chit-chat?
I don't believe so.
That would be an amazing bonus. And we could stipulate either high command or command are the only ones that can contact them that particular way. And it has to be, dire need.
Yeah,
Gosh,
because
that would be
right now
amazing.
the only way we have a means of communicating through any other channel of communication is high command, which does have doctors and does have EMS there, but that reduces the pool of people to contact to like a very small, tiny amount of people, which I think is a little silly, but it be what it be.
Yep, you're right.
Do you know who we have to request access for roster changes?
Me? You mean who owns the
thing? Yeah.
Yeah, the big honcho. The big SAA.
Oh, the slacker.
Yeah, he is the any document that we create must be transferred to him. But I have all the admin rights to everything, but he's the owner. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, do you need access?
I do.
Okay, easy peasy.
When I requested, I had it within 6 hours. It's pretty quick.
Perfect. Here's the thing, man. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want edit access to the roster because I know I'm gonna be looking at the roster and I'm gonna change something to a bunch of V's, okay? And I know I can control Z, but like it's still gonna bother me that I did that.
Sorry.
Also, I did get a full list of people with PD keys. Ruby, I will most certainly send that to you because I know you will have a bunch of insight. But in addition to that, now this was very time consuming. I had to go into our good old, very old computer system and search for all 349 people with keys to PD the last time they had signed on duty. So that will also be there. I will get that to you. Give me 1 second.
Could you send me your email address when you do that too?
Yeah. Yes, it's just it's elephant.
Curve? Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, just elephant.
I'm. How can
There might be, you know, it might also just be Matt with the period at the end.
No. That's your Discord. For this.
Oh,
particular...
that email.
Yeah, for this document.
Okay, so got it. How about I send you?
Yeah, you do
One moment.
that. You do that thing.
I'll grab some food before I pass out. Do you need food, either of you?
No thanks.
There you are. And then in addition to that, here is the link for the other thing. Now, the unfortunate reality is, you know, there have been a lot of people who have signed on duty that may not have been around for months prior. So had that have been pulled, let's say 2 weeks ago, it would have been far different.
Yeah, not a problem. I'll have a look.
Hi, Angel.
Hi, Angel.
Guess what?
What?
No,
Chicken butt.
I knew it. I freaking knew it.
Angel.
She's gone.
Where'd she go?
You should have access now.
Perfect. I believe if Angel doesn't have it, she's also going to need it.
I don't have a car, guys. Can I get a ride?
Angel!
Angel.
Did you still need edit access to the roster?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Can you... I need your actual email.
Yeah.
Just toss that to me if you can. So just so you know, everything is owned. Anything that we write up, you know, like in a backup document, must be transferred to the big slacker.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, cool.
All right. Is there anything else I know you said you need a ride, but aside from that?
No, I mean, I was actually going to bring up a topic with you guys, but then I realized you've probably been talking about it, so I didn't want to.
Oh.
Okay, you both should have access now, okay?
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Here we
Where are we going?
I don't know.
I need a ride to BCSO.
Oh, I can do that.
I got dropped off here without a car, so...
Who would do that?
Yeah, guys, I have a question. This is kind of for Ruby. Maxwell and Opal just came to be freaking out that they're like named as defendants without a lawyer.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Are you guys gonna include them in the defense, or they want me to help them get their own lawyer? Like, what's the plan there?
So no lawyer wants to pick this up. Kyle.
Yeah,
wants
I don't
to
blame
just,
them. Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle just wants to. He feels that he can do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Wait, so
Moss.
Fred's gonna be the guy?
Well, I just have to double check, but I think it's gonna be Kyle.
Oh my god.
So we are allowed 2 prosecutors. At the moment, I've just been doing a bunch of, you know, rebuttals and motions and trying to get all the shit off of there that shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
So we're allowed 2 prosecutors. We already have 4 witnesses. We're allowed 4 witnesses. And we have 4. And so I don't know who the other prosecutor's going to be. We need a second one. And
But what do you mean prosecutor? You mean
so,
defense attorney? Like defense?
Yeah,
Because you guys are the defense in the... Okay, yeah, I was confused. I thought we were talking about different cases for a second.
No, sorry, I've got... Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, so that all has to be... It's just we've got 2 other court cases at the moment. Yeah, so we need a second prosecutor probably to work with Kyle on this. And all I said to them was that because Moss came up to Maxwell at the weekend and said, hey, if you need help, let me know. And I said, listen, there's no harm now that you guys have been added as, you know, defendants to get her opinion. So that's really all I said. I didn't say get your own lawyer.
Okay, because they came to me like, they were like freaking out, like LSPD abandoned them and they have to get their own defense attorneys and they have no
Oh my
time and they were
God.
panicking.
How
you know?
many times do I have to repeat something to people?
Well, I mean, with all due respect, it is Maxwell, so she does kind of, like, listen, I'm not saying she's a bad person. I think sometimes she sees the worst in things, you know what I mean? Like a circumstance will present itself to her and she kind of, no, I don't want to say panic, but you know what I mean, right? Like she's like the worst outcome of that thing. But it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
I think that, you know,
I think they're looking for advice more than anything because they just got thrown in.
Yeah, I just gave them some advice. I told them to, well, number one, I told them that they should request for an extension on those motions to add witnesses and stuff. Because they're being called as primary defendants, they should have a bit more time to get their own defense going.
Yeah, that's
and I think that's a reasonable thing to ask. And then I also told them that they should put together a report basically detailing why they think what they did was okay and why everything there was legal and basically what happens so that they can kind of have a running narrative in their head of what actually occurred so that they have something they can hone in on, you know, like a thread, a story, so to speak, you know? Some people get lost in the details. They freak out, and sometimes having something like that can be a grounding exercise, you know? So I just told them to do that, and then I'm going to try and help them find a lawyer. I don't think I'm going to find them a lawyer. It's impossible, but I'll try. I'll do my best.
It is impossible. I've asked 5 different people, including the one that the mayor suggested, and he said, oh, I got too much on my plate, and this is too big. I can't do it. And I'm just like, this is stupid.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would normally take something on like this, but I've been putting out fires after fire after fire after fire with like no chance to focus on what really matters, and I just do not have the time for this. So I will give advice. I'll help with motions. I'll help you guys where you need it. I don't have the time to be a primary attorney on this.
Okay.
And I don't mean that to dodge responsibility. I just straight up don't have the time. So
yeah, I totally understand.
Well, listen, for what it's worth, I actually think we're in a really good spot. They have
with the case.
Yeah, because correct me if I'm wrong, but they have less than 24 hours, right? To add evidence. Is that Ruby? Is that correct?
Yeah, there's 24 hours left since they did the changes on the docket.
And there's no medical notes or anything from a doctor to corroborate their pain and suffering?
No.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think that they're cooked in a lot of ways, but I also think that you have a somewhat inexperienced judge on this, and Robin is very good at creating narratives and pushing them onto people who don't know the details.
There's
of
3
their
judges.
Job, so
well, then believe it or not, I actually think
Thank
Pred.
God. Okay.
I actually think Pred will be to a major benefit here.
I agree. Pred is actually exactly the kind of personality that you want for this defense, because he's gonna see Robin get up there and say some stupid bullshit, and Pred's gonna be like, he has that personality where he can disarm the pomp and circumstance, and he'd be like, all right, cut the bullshit, judge. This is stupid, and you fucking know it. And the judge will very likely just go with it because that's a good thing. That's a good thing they have Pred on.
Expect him to get a contempt charge at minimum.
Yeah, but I mean, like, as we've established from my injunction that I just sent up to the courts, they don't have the authority to give you time and fine for contempt rulings. So who cares?
Wait, you're right. You're right. Holy fuck.
Man.
Oh my gosh, that's genius.
I appreciate it, guys.
No problem. Appreciate you, Angel. You know what I like?
What's that?
I like that, you know, under Turner, I think he put forth a really solid effort into getting rid of the whole, you know, us versus them, LSPD, BCSO bullshit. And and I also like that myself and Pred and Angel go way back, and so we're likely to see eye to eye on a lot of things. Frost maybe not so much. I don't dislike Frost, but he don't fuck with my husband, so I don't fuck with him. But like in a professional way, I fuck with him. You know, if that makes sense.
See, I don't think you remember me, which is quite nice, actually.
I do not.
I think a lot of people don't remember me. So, I got a job as, you know, with LSPD, with Chief Sam Bass. And my job for 3 days was to drive him round and buy him food. He was going through a breakup, and pretty much he was gaining a lot of weight. Within
I do recall that.
Within 3 days, I was a full officer. I worked for LSPD for quite some time. Then I went to DPD with Brian.
Oh.
I was a corporal, and so I think a lot of you folks. Oh, and then I went back to LSPD with Queen Lizzie.
Were you always shift 2?
Yes.
Got it. That's likely why I rarely ever ran into you.
So a lot of you folks back then were all quite early for me, and so I didn't really have a lot to do with you.
Yep.
And I'm going to be honest, there was this little group of troopers that nobody spoke to, especially if they were brand new in the PD. And yeah, so I've been around a while, just slipping under the radar, which is nice.
Yeah, it's actually kind of interesting considering myself, Angel, and Pred. I pretty much covered early AU into early EU, and then Pred would wake up during that time, Angel would wake up during that time, and then they would do EU into NA. And so like the solid overlap made it so that we pretty much covered all shifts, and obviously shift 3 didn't have as much to worry about in comparison, which is why shift 3 typically gets you know, a different treatment.
Yeah.
I mean it's its own beast and logistical nightmare, but
It sure is. Well, thank you for the list. I'll take a little bit of time every day or so to go through. I looked at the first page and I can pretty much see about 10 that need to go immediately. So that was pretty easy.
Yeah, I've made sure that the dates were formatted so that you can sort them from earliest to latest. That way you can immediately get... in fact, I should probably already sort it by that, to be honest. There. Who is Honey Buns and Fing Fing?
Hello.
And how come they haven't been on duty since January of 2024?
So they were skeleton crew who never showed up.
Oh, Samuel Holtz is going to be one of those. By the way, if there's a NA, like not applicable, that is... I don't believe they've ever signed on.
Okay. Yeah, so skeleton crew was supposed to come in, and I think 2 days later, I know that myself and about 6 other people were brought in because half the skeleton crew didn't show up.
They really no call, no showed.
Yeah.
On day 1.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do some cleanup, easy peasy.
If you wouldn't mind, just make a copy, and because I believe the link was only view access, but if you make a copy, you should be able to edit whatever it is you need to.
Okay. Yep. Perfect. All right. Thank you.
No problemo. Now where? Ooh.
Oh, shots.
Oh, yeah.
22. 22.
Mm-hmm.
22.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. What's up?
Hey.
How you doing?
Did you get my text?
Your text?
Yeah, because I was told you're working on the SOPs for our new Class 2s, and I was told to already write some, and I did, and every time someone talks to me about the Class 2s from High Command, they just parrot back to me what I've already written down. So I don't know.
Send what you have to me, and I'll make sure it's It's all
we
sorted
can't touch
out.
them for like 30 days, though, right?
Well,
Somebody just said.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't what the only thing people were looking into weapons trafficking, and because it's occurred more than 30 days ago, that's not even a point of contention? They're
Wait,
already
somebody
here.
no, Ruby just said something about the justice or judge being ACR'd, and then 30 days from that or something.
Huh? How does that have any bearing on this?
Ruby. I'll
speak with Ruby. I'll speak with Ruby.
Please click. Yeah, because
Listen, I've wanted these things for so fucking long.
I know, and I felt bad because you were like, "We really need them," and I'm like, "I'm gonna find out," and then they're like, "Oh, we might be charged with weapons trafficking," and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
No, we've already exceeded the 30. But here's the thing: we did have a conversation with the mayor, and the mayor did point out something that, from like a PR perspective, is no bueno, which is apparently they're inscribed with Darkstone mercenaries.
That was that.
Yeah, no, that was not. No, that was not there when we got.
They had an emblem, but they didn't say.
Yes,
they had
no, they did not
emblem.
say that. Yeah. But
So
they
the
did not
new
say
batch
that.
might have that, but the old
Yes,
batch did
but we
not
can,
have
like-
that.
So, Opal, just to verify, the original one that you had didn't have it, but then,
Oh no! Look at this. You can't see what it says anymore.
I mean, kind of valid. Now, question. When people say it's it's inscribed, is it by like the serial number when you look in your or is it like
No,
on?
it's worse.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on that bitch. Yeah, no, it's on that.
I'm gonna go
bitch.
put this in a locker, but it's right.
You want me to send you the picture? I have a picture of
Well,
it.
hold on. Wait. I'm zooming.
I'm standing still.
I don't see a fucking thing. I don't see a thing.
What's your state ID?
Wait, is this is it because this is the old one?
No. Yeah, look at this picture.
Oh. Wait, what's 4378? 4378.
Yeah, it did not look like that when we got them.
Oh. Well, tell you what. For what it's worth, I actually don't even think it's that bad. I mean, it's not good. Don't get me wrong, it's not good. But listen, these bitches ain't gonna be out here and fucking shootout zooming in with binoculars to see that it says
that we're mercenaries.
Darkstone
okay?
mercenaries.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
But I mean, it's like having a made in China stamp on the front of it. Okay, that's all it is, right? That's it.
Yeah. I'm with you.
You can't have nothing. Like
I
we've been
mean-
waiting for these for months and months and months.
Trust me,
okay?
I
Months.
know. Listen, I put up the damn report. Like, what the heck is we doing?
I know.
But as soon as we can,
Go throw this up.
Opal, if you send me those,
Shared reports.
oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I will
Also,
speak
I
with
was
Fred.
speaking
What's up?
to someone about this yesterday in High Command, and I was like, I feel like the
Here, go for
shotgun
this
should be
one.
tier T only because, tier T is
Mm.
SWAT and we have nothing specialized and we should have something going for us. And if other ships don't have enough tier T around and we need to adjust and pump out additional certs to certain people, looking at ship 3 there, then we can do that. And I was told I need to stop gatekeeping. So I'm just wondering what the fuck the point of tier T is when we can't even have one singular thing for us.
We have a leg
while
holster.
keeps more. Oh wow, a leg holster that everyone else also just wears. So I kind of want to know what's going on with that, because
I
like,
don't know.
you know.
Listen, if I'm being entirely honest with you, something was said about TRT the other day, and I couldn't help but laugh. Okay, and I'm gonna repeat it, just in full transparency. Someone said TRT should be renamed Last Minute Warrant Chasers.
Yeah, it'd be like we could probably like do warrant stuff if we didn't have 78s and gang shootings like every 5
day,
minutes, but,
constantly on cleanup duty.
Oh,
like,
well,
what
you
do
know,
I
we
know?
do raids too, but then we get sued for 55 million roads. So what do you know? That's all.
Yeah, and then the department abandons us, and we have to figure our own shit
And we
out.
have to
No, I
go
love
find
that.
our old legal counsel.
No. Listen, that's from my understanding, that's not what's happening.
That's what I was just
no,
told.
that's what we were told.
to go seek counsel.
Okay, so
That's why I was waiting to talk to the pred, because I'm like, want to make sure, because we've already called 2 different people, and people want to help us with stuff.
you
but
guys
nobody
aren't
wants to
even
enter.
being sued individually, are you?
Yes,
Nope,
we are. They just added us on Friday.
Wait, on Friday?
Yes.
I was really drunk when I read that, by the way. I was really drunk on my
God
fucking
damn
boat,
it.
and I got an email, and I'm like, what the
Hold
hell
on.
is this now? So I look at it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna put my phone down and keep looking at my
Yes.
bottle.
And they're claiming that because they only just got made aware that we were inside. However, they're not going after Lex, who was also inside. Dylan came in at the end, but he didn't actually like conduct the raid.
I think they're gonna like blame us for not stepping in as superiors or some shit like that. I don't know.
No stone unturned.
Okay, listen. You guys aren't even in a bad spot, because as far as I'm concerned, they're requesting $50 million for something that they haven't proven. There's nothing doctor related at all in there, is there?
No, there's not, and I'm aware of that, and we'll use that. And what we'll also use is the fact that when we left, there was no fire, but then 20 minutes after, an on-duty EMS got a call to come put out the fire. They didn't call 911, but they called her personally. She went and put out the fire. The fire was not there when we left, and we're gonna question her on like.
That's why we called
I
her
feel
as a
like
witness.
if
They didn't call her as a witness, but we did.
If a fire the size of what they're saying there was in there for 20 minutes, the entire fucking shop would have burned down, right?
True.
So now they then need to prove that we started that fire, which they can't, because we didn't.
I mean, hey, listen. You start introducing doubt here.
Mm-hmm.
Better for your case.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we have that bad of a case. I just think it's insane that
Well, not
we're
only
being
that-
told we have to find our own representation when we acted on behalf of
Yeah, that kind of pissed me off, but just because, like, so I'm called 15 minutes before a raid, I partake in it, and now I'm being sued civilly, and I have to go seek counsel. So that's a little fucking weird for me, but at the end of the day, it's the principle, and I want the entire LSPD and the county not to be sued for this, and we're gonna give the best defense we can.
So from
Now
what
we need
I
more
heard,
time.
and I could be wrong, I think Pred is going to be present and going to be one of, or is essentially going to be running as one of the attorneys for PD. I could be wrong. That's just what I've heard in the past hour. If that is the case, I will say, people may dislike Pred, okay? But he is really good at screaming and making points. And arguing logic, when I say arguing, I mean screaming logic. And also pissing people off with objections
Well,
in
we
court.
need that because Robin
Exactly.
is the he gets away with calling us incompetent 12 different times before they even consider throwing contempt his way.
Oh,
So-
full disclosure, if Pred is going to be the attorney, I fully expect he is walking out with contempt. However, Angel also just told me something. Judges, I guess, no longer have the jurisdiction to assign a time and fine to contempt.
What?
So if that is the case, and you are to be charged with contempt, you can't be assigned a time or a fine.
What?
I don't know. Apparently, a piece of legislation changed, and they removed their ability to do that.
So contempt doesn't matter anymore.
For
now.
Well, I mean, you can still be charged with it, but again, the time and fine
To be determined.
Apparently, judges have forfeited that right. That's what Angel was telling me. So you may have to. I think she ACR'd someone on this basis. Hold on.
Yeah, because she was on the docket. I was part of. She was given contempt, and then she ACR'd them.
I love Angel.
That's why she's the first one we called just now. Me and Opal called Angel. We were like, hey, we need to talk.
Yeah, Angel will always be a solid resource when it comes to stuff like that. I mean, obviously, it'd be very difficult for her to actually take something on
She can't,
with all
yeah.
department stuff. Like, there's just not enough time in the world. But she can, point you in the right direction. But the reality is, finding attorneys to represent y'all is going to be borderline impossible. Let's be honest. People don't call attorneys for day-to-day stuff. And imagine our jobs as police officers only consisted of responding to murders. I wouldn't. You think I'm gonna respond to murders every fucking day? I don't mean attempted, like actual murders. And that's that you didn't get a traffic stop. You didn't get any run-of-the-mill stuff. It was only, you know, you never got to 0. You were always at 100. That's what attorneys have to deal with. The only time they get called is hag charges, you know, dealing with plea deals regarding hag charges, and that's it. So the fact that there are any attorneys is surprising to me, because I would not be an attorney if my job consisted of only dealing with, you know, the upper end of the job and nothing in between.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't stress too much about the court case related stuff. I've also said this before. This may sound insensitive, but courts typically don't assign a monetary value to sentimental value, because it's borderline impossible to quantify. They don't, like, a good portion is the $50 million. And again, I don't see any medical professional or anything of the sort. Punitive damages, I don't really understand how they're trying to get $1 million for each warrant.
Well, that's the thing too, is like, I understand that they were released as FOIA reports. They are not actually that. So the fact that they were denied to be added and then turn around allowed them to be added is wild. In the same,
yeah, but they can't even prove that this is malicious. It's stupid.
Right.
So
he was given a task. You know what, we might need King as a witness. Opal, King is the one who tasked Miller with the whole thing to begin with.
don't they have a limit on witnesses?
They'll get like
that's why it's fucked. We need so many
they'll get, like,
witnesses for our
retaliatory
defense.
stuff, though. No, like, it'll seem retaliatory. If we say King told him to raid them because of the signs that they're putting up, that's literally retaliatory.
That's not
why. That's not why, though.
I wouldn't argue that. Because
this was his task to getting to Sergeant.
If
this was
they're-
a task for Miller to do something.
if they're okay, well, even that sounds bad, because think of having like a quota where, like, instead of you're sort of more incentivized to, like, make something up. Like, that's how that would get pushed, unfortunately.
He wanted to see that he could investigate and do work. Like, how else do we do that without, you know, saying? We tell TRT all the time, get out there and do shit. We want to see operations. What is the difference of saying, get out there and do something?
These people were making active threats to police officers.
Right.
It would be
Kidnapping
stupid.
civilians and writing shit in blood.
It would be stupid when they would, you know, police will be shot if we enter, and then they change it to murk the following day or whatever. But, like, why wouldn't we target these individuals if they're actively making these threats towards the police department? That puts them at the top of our priority list, because they are the ones who are literally saying, if you come through here for any reason, even if it's a police pursuit, we're going to shoot you.
Right.
Why wouldn't that be priority number one?
And King called to have a conversation with them, and then they retaliate. Like, instead of having that conversation next day, you know, they tried to light officers on fire in shift 3 with Molotovs and throwing at a car, and then kidnapped a civilian and wrote shit in blood to the cops. So, you know, they're acting the way they are. This is no different than anything else we do. You know, they're acting like this. They're being violent. They're trying to kill cops, trying to kill civilians. Miller was just tasked with eating up the investigation of them.
Yeah.
You know?
100%. Again, I think they think they have a case, but personally, I don't think they do much at all. Also, one last thing, and this is something that we've probably fumbled just based on the statute of limitations. However, do you guys understand the concept of the firefighters rule? Where essentially a firefighter can't really sue for stuff within the capacity of their job, because it's kind of like an expected or inherent risk, right? Like, okay, so that used to be legislated, and police officers and whatnot could not sue for, let's say, being shot on the job. That doesn't exist anymore. I'm just saying, if a group of people
countersue, right?
Well, not anymore, because it would be out of statute.
Yeah, but we were only just added as defendants. 3 days ago.
It doesn't matter because if you wanted to